After uploading my last video,
Boost is the secret of my energy.
I went through your comments and a lot of you, with good intention, said you could see an influence of other popular YouTubers in my style. But before you start calling me a copycat in the near future, I want to confess a very open secret of mine. I steal from every YouTuber ever. When I was in school, I used to be one of those students who didn't think of studying as their top priority. And when it came to exams, there was only one thing I could do. Copy from my friend Nagapan who sat in front of me. And I managed to pass some of my exams until my physics teacher found out that my paper was exactly identical to Nagapan and failed me.
Okay, but what does this story have to do with the video?
Okay, I'll get to that a little bit later. But first, let me tell you about all the YouTubers I love to steal from. First is Bhuvan Bam or BB Vines and his ability to create multiple unique characters out of himself. Next, Dan Mace and his wild project ideas and razor-cut editing style. Garyvee for his cross-platform content strategy and his no-nonsense messaging.
We are making excuses, and we do it every day because it feels a lot better to shit on somebody else than look at yourself and shit on yourself.
And then comes PewDiePie for his uninhibited straightforwardness and his raw editing style. And last but not the least, my own favorite, Casey Neistat, for his usage of simple props, his story structure, and basically everything. And it's not just these five guys. There's Matt Diavella, Peter McKinnon, Madan Gowri, Baradwaj Rangan, Nathaniel Drew, Mumbiker Nikhill, Beerbiceps, Marcus Brownlee, Moving Images, Kesh, and so many more YouTubers I consciously or subconsciously steal from every single day.
So you're not a copycat who steals from a single person.
You're a copycat who steals from a lot of people.
I'm just going to say, it's not where you take things from, it's where you take them to.
You know that quote is copied too, right?
Okay, let me put it this way. If I'm a copycat, then the greatest filmmakers in the world are also copycats.
What?
Shawshank Redemption, The Godfather, Lord of the Rings, Forrest Gump, Schindler's List, Fight Club. What do all these films have in common?
Hey, I'm just a dog, okay?
They're some of the greatest films ever made, and they're all based on books that someone else has written.
Bro, are you saying you're a legend like all these people?
See, I'm neither a legend nor a copycat. I'm just that same student from that story I was talking about, which we should be getting back to right now. So after getting caught by my teacher for copying, I had an idea. Instead of copying the entire paper from Nagapan, I would copy answer 1 from Nagapan, answer 2 from Shweta, answer 3 from Anand, answer 4 from Venki, answer 5 from... You get the point. So I took one answer from each classmate, got some fancy sketch pens, gave each heading a different color and added supporting diagrams and margins and even a little extra stories. And when my physics teacher saw it, and that's how I topped that fucking class.
So what you're saying is...
Once again, it's not where you take things from, it's where you take them to. And the main difference between the millions of Xerox copies around the world and a few thousand legends is a little thing called perspective. Rajamouli may have taken a few things from the Mahabharata, but it's his perspective that made Bahubali. Pushkar and Gayatri may have borrowed from Betal Pachisi, a story which was written around 2500 years ago, or Vikram Betal on Doordarshan. But it's their perspective that made Vikram Veda. So as a student of life who aims to create a legacy someday, I have a little personal recipe. Take a bit of inspiration, which are the elements and the philosophies and the lessons you've learned from the creators you love, and add some perspective, which is your own thoughts and emotions and experiences. Mix them together and you get something called creativity.
And if that's not enough,
forget about the Venn diagram, make a pie chart and add another little secret ingredient called imagination, or as I'd like to call it myself, masala. Like I used for that school story I told you.
What?
What?
You mean that's not a real story?